Hey guys, it's Annalise Hagen from the Yoga Face, and I have some tongue exercises for you today. If you feel like you've been getting a little bit puffy under your chin, or if you've had tech neck or jaw tension, then these 3 simple exercises are going to be really fun for you and you're going to see results right away. So let's get started. You do this seated or standing. Imagine there is a thread at the top of your breastbone that's lifting you up, and a crown thread at the top of your head lifting you up. And we'll just warm up with a couple shoulder rolls. And let's get started. First one is very simple. I call it the tongue scoop. So what you're going to do is try to scoop your tongue up to the ceiling outside of your mouth, okay? Now, it doesn't matter how far your tongue goes in any of these. It's more about the movement, because we're all blessed with different sizes and lengths of tongue. I've always felt like mine was a little short, but it doesn't matter because you're working the whole musculature that supports the structure of the tongue. So underneath here, there is a bunch of supporting musculature that connects with the tongue. And actually what we see of the tongue is only a fraction of it. The rest is in the back of the throat. Okay, so scooping it up like you want to lick something that's on the ceiling, but keeping your crown high. And hold that for 5 seconds. Now you should be feeling that under here and in here, okay, the platissimus, and underneath there is another muscle, the hyoidus. So these 2 here are getting toned by this movement. Now you can do it again, scooping up, counting for like 10 seconds. Take a breath in. You might see a little trembling in the chin. That's good. The mentalis muscle is also working then. Now you can try doing it to the side. It's even more effective if you do it over your shoulder and upward at an angle. Okay, another 10-second rep for that. Let's go the other direction. Again, shoulders are back, breastbone is high, crown is lifted, turn to the side. It's quite the workout. Let's do it one more time, each direction. So first facing forward. You can look up a little bit and tilt your head back a little bit if you want. It's going to exert more of a gravitational pull for resistance. Let's do it the other way. And I'm counting to 10. Breathe in, shoulders back. Let's do it to the other side. Now, when you do these, you can also open your eyes really widely, and then you'll be exercising these muscles around your eye sockets, the orbicularis oculi. So you can also get a good eye lift, an eyelid lift, and a toning for these muscles. Okay, that was fun. Now, this is one of my favorites. I call it the wet blanket. And what you're going to do is just try to get the entire tongue plastered up to the roof of your mouth. Okay, and we're going to count it for 10 or 15 seconds, 3 or 4 times. Inhale a breath, get some saliva going, and then plaster to the roof of the mouth. And it does cause a little bit sometimes of a micro gag reflex, nothing off the charts. But if you have trouble with stuff like that, you might do this with a sip of water just to get water in your mouth. It'll make it easier. Let's try it again. Inhale, get your tongue wet. Plaster to the roof of the mouth, but keep your shoulders back and your chest high. Now this could be considered a variation on mewing. Let's do it again. Inhale some saliva. Plaster that tongue up to the roof of the mouth. Sometimes this will make you kind of make a clucking sound. So it's involuntary. It's because you're suctioning and you're generating the saliva. So don't be surprised if you start clucking. It's all good. And again, you should have felt that really under your chin in the platysma muscle, which is like a big turtleneck of muscle that goes from the collarbones up to the underside of the neck. And obviously you can see how that would be very toning. So let's do the last one, which is similar to the first one, but more about trying to lick your nose, the tip of your nose. So those of you who are very gifted with long, flexible tongues, this is for you. Mine is not that long or flexible, but again, it doesn't matter because we're working the underlying structure, the support underneath in here, and it's going to carve and lift your whole lower face. So inhale a breath, get a little saliva, and just try to lick the tip of your nose. Can you feel where you're working there? It should feel like you're working in here and in here. Let's do it again. And boy, I feel sort of inadequate with how stubby my tongue is, but I definitely like the workout. Do it one more time. Inhale, get some saliva, and lick your nose with your tongue, or at least try to. And let that go. And just to relax the face after that, you can kind of flutter your lips, shake out your lower face. I always think of the Three Stooges, how they would like hit each other and then one of them would go. Fluttering your lips is also good for relaxing tension in the face. Hopefully you feel a lot more relaxed facially. Now, if you're like me and you tend to get a lot of tension in your jaw, then this will really work to help relax that area. Okay, so those are 3 quick exercises that can change the course of your life. Thanks, guys. I will see you on the next one. Namaste.